Today I'm sharing how I make my delicious beef burger at home, and it has a hint of soya, so this is absolutely delicious. First, you will need ground beef for this recipe. This is also known as minced beef. You can find it in a lot of supermarkets. You can also make it yourself if you have a blender that is strong enough to blend your beef. To season, I'm going to add some salt, and then I have some all-purpose seasoning. It has white pepper, black pepper, oregano, and so many other seasonings in it. It's just general all-purpose. I have garlic powder. I also have some Cameroon pepper, and then I have some thyme. We'll finish it up with some soya spice, and this is going to add a very delicious flavor to this burger. Now I'm just mixing everything together so that the ingredients will be well combined with the beef. I feel like this process is very therapeutic because it's so mushy. Now I'm going to add 1 egg and then continue mixing everything. If you want to know the list of ingredients and the measurements, it's going to be in the description box below, so please check that out. And also, I noticed a lot of you guys are not turning on your notifications, so when I upload a recipe you don't get it. So please turn on the bell notification on this channel so that you get notified when I upload my recipes. Now I'm going to form it into the shape that it has to go in for it to be between the burger buns. So you just, press it as flat as possible. Mine wasn't so flat. Yours can be flatter depending on how thick you like your beef. So that's up to you. It's a personal preference. I'm just going to gently do this and then make 4 of those. These are the burger buns I'll be using for this recipe. It is pre-sliced and I like it pre-sliced, and I got it at a supermarket. If you've been watching my supermarket videos, you would have seen the supermarket I got this from. I can specify it in the description box as well, so check that out. And I'm just going to put them on a plate so that it is easy for me to see what's going on. The first thing we're going to do to the burger buns is to toast them. This takes your burger to another level and it helps to reduce sogginess. So we're going to take a non-stick pan. You don't need to add any oil or butter or anything. Just put your buns on your non-stick pan and it will toast nicely. See how nice and toasty that looks. Put it in a warm place, preferably in your oven, so that it stays warm while you cook the beef. In the same pan, I'm adding some vegetable oil, and this is what we will use to cook the beef. Just put just a bit of the oil and then transfer the beef. Allow it to cook on each side till it is done. You will see that it is brown and toasty and nice. So it takes about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and it also depends on how thick your beef is. If it is very thin, it will cook faster. If it is very thick, it will take a while. I love burgers. I have a recipe for chicken burgers. I think I have at least 2 recipes for burgers on my channel, but I believe this is my first beef burger recipe. You guys, I pay an insane amount of money for burgers because there was a time I was obsessed with it, especially when I was pregnant. So I decided, no, we can't be wasting money like that, and that was the time I perfected my burger making skills. And if you're someone that you're looking for meal ideas, ways to make something interesting for your family, not every time having it in a restaurant, I have a cookbook for you. The link is in the description box. If what you need is just ideas to cook, I also have a meal plan idea that gives you ideas of what to cook for your family. You can find it all in the description box. Now that my beef is almost cooked, I'm going to start preparing to assemble my burger. The first thing I'm putting is these slices of cheddar cheese. You can find them in a lot of supermarkets. It depends on you, the type of cheese you want. I'm just placing the cheese on the beef so that it melts while we assemble the burger. By now I have turned off the heat, but residual heat keeps cooking it, so make sure you turn off your heat so that like all of your cheese does not melt away. These are the burger buns I toasted earlier and kept in the oven. What I'll do now is arrange them or sort them into tops and bottoms. Okay, so I'll just do that quickly, and I've assembled the rest of my ingredients, which I have some lettuce here. This is iceberg lettuce. I have some tomatoes, I have some onion, I have some ketchup, mayonnaise, and hot sauce. This is all you need for this burger to bang. So the first thing I do is to put my ketchup. This ketchup is sweeter than your average ketchup, so it made this recipe really good. So it was a mixture of spicy and sweet. So I added the ketchup, I added hot sauce, I added the onion, I also added baby iceberg. You guys, this vegetable is so delicious and yummy, and I love it now in my salads and in my burgers, but I don't find it everywhere. I only find it in few supermarkets and not all the time. So when I found it this time, I picked it up. So you can use, some people use cabbage, some people use, you know, the typical lettuce you find everywhere. With a burger, you can personalize it as much as you want. You can completely remove all of what I used and use whatever you like. So it's really up to you. But this combination for me was amazing, and which is why I'm sharing it with you. Now that I've assembled that, I'm going to bring the beef and the cheese, and it is a bit hot, so I'm just trying to be careful assembling it. After putting the cheese and the beef, I'm going to add tomato. I'm someone that doesn't really eat raw tomato, but when you're having it in a burger, sometimes you don't even taste it, and when you taste it, it just adds such a delicious flavor. Like, you have to have everything combined in a bite. Now for the cover of the buns, I'm just adding a bit of mayo, and I'm just going to spread it around, and then I cover the top of my burger, and that's it, you guys. My burger is ready, and I cannot wait to dig in. This burger, because of the suya, it is so savory, and because of the type of ketchup I use, it was sweet, and then I added hot sauce that made it very, very, you know, it brought the heat, and I just loved it. For me, what will make it absolutely perfect was if I added bacon, but I didn't have bacon. But the beef of the patty, the beef was crispy, so it was really nice, and I enjoyed this burger so much I had to replicate it and share a recipe. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you give it a try. If you do, tag me on social media. I would love to see it. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to click the like button and turn on notifications. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.